One of the remarkable realities of life is the difference, the dichotomy between the enjoyment that we feel in achieving an aim and the journey in getting there itself. The process of life can be so bland, but incredibly, when we arrive at the achievement, being such an achievement-orientated world that we live in, when we achieve something that we've invested in and we arrive at our destination, the result, we enjoy tremendously. Why is there such a dichotomy between the blandness of the process and the enjoyment of the result? I first felt, before answering this, I first felt this in my personal life at the end of matric, at the end of high school. Having been at school for formal schooling for over 12 years, I expected to feel, laboring for 12 years to achieve the result of such a milestone in one's life. I thought I would be so happy for weeks on end. I couldn't get over that. For one night we celebrated and I was happy. But the next morning, I actually felt a little bit down, not quite knowing what I want to do with the rest of my life, not sure if the decisions I was making were correct. I couldn't believe that 12 years of investment in a process ended in such a short-lived enjoyment, and then on to the next process and not quite sure what the future held. It made me realize how much of life is lived in the process. And in fact, Rav Kook explains, based on a Midrash in parasha Bereishit, that this is not how it was supposed to be. The process of life was supposed to be as enjoyable as the result itself. In fact, that's what it says. It says that the fruit trees were supposed to be fruit trees bearing fruit. That's what the pasuk says. The Midrash points out, though, that when they were actually created, it says trees bearing fruit, not fruit trees bearing fruit. What happened to the fruit trees? Says the Midrash amazingly, and this is how Rav Kook explains it in Orot HaTshuvah in chapter 6. He says, you see, because the fruit is the end result, the fruits of our labor. The reality of life is that only the fruits, as in with trees, only the fruits have a beautiful taste. Fruits come in so many colors, so many textures, so many beautiful tastes. What a geschmack we get from the fruit itself. But everything else of the fruit is bland. It has no taste. The roots, the bark, the trunk, the branches, the flower, the stem, in almost all of the natural world are totally bland. The Midrash says it's not the way it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be that the whole process, from the beginning of the process till the end, was supposed to have ta'am ha'etz k'ta'am ha'pri. It was supposed to be that the ta'am, the geschmack, the enjoyment of the whole process, the whole tree, was supposed to be like the end result. That is our great challenge in life. As we move into Parashat Bereishit, into a new beginning of a process, into a new year, we dare not only peg our sense of enjoyment on achieving what we set out to do, because we may not achieve it, and even when we do, we're on to the next thing. So we should live life in the present, appreciate the time of the eights, and hope and pray that as we live life to the fullest, aim for big things, but live it in the present, focused on appreciating every part of the process, will be that much closer to the whiff of Gan Eden that is mentioned in this week's parasha. Shabbat Shalom.